Zero. Attention back up here. That was amazing. I think you guys nailed it. You guys were saying, you know what? My friend here is kind of sitting there and he's just like, I'm having a hard time. I don't know what. His face is not looking really confident. He's like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, pow, there's a light bulb. What does that light bulb remind us of? An idea. But let's stop right here. Where do ideas come from? How can we think of ideas? What is an idea? Green shirt. I'll learn your name soon.
Writing something.
Writing something. Yes. What else?
So he's like thinking, and then he has an idea.
Yeah.
That means that he like has an idea that he can write. That he has an idea.
Yeah. So I'm listening to you guys, and it sounds like an idea is simply a thought. It's something that you think in your head. Does that sound fair? Yeah. An idea is just a thought. So where do we get those ideas? We'll talk about that in a second. When he got his idea, what did he start doing? He started writing. That's exactly. Do you think he's writing down what his idea is so he doesn't forget? I think so too, because you know what? That happens to me all the time, especially when you start to get old like me. When you get old, I will be driving my car and I have the best idea and I'm like, yes. And then I get home and I go, oh man, I forgot my idea. I didn't write it down, right? That won't happen to you guys though, because you're still young. And we have some friends right here. And we have a lot going on here. Where are some different things? Maybe this friend is doing art. He's got paint all over his hands. And she looks like she's thinking, but she's also eating something. And it kind of looks like she's remembering something maybe, or I don't know. Just look at these pictures and I want you to think, where do you get ideas from and where are these friends getting just ideas from? Because good writers have to really pay attention to get good ideas. So what are some things that might be happening? Yes. Yes, your friend. Have you ever been talking to friends and it makes you think of something? When your friend says something to you and you go, oh yeah, that reminds me, and then you have an idea, right? So talking to your friends, that's a place that writers can get ideas. What else do you guys notice? You see who have, yes.
The three boys have ice cream.
They have ice cream, they're eating something, and maybe that even can be an idea that they're writing. Could they make a book about their ice cream? Could they make a writing piece? They sure could, yes.
Thinking of writing something over picture.
Yes, you can absolutely, when you see pictures in books, or even when you look at art and movies, all kinds of places. So I think what the moral of this little situation is, we can get ideas from anywhere. The important thing is that we have to pay attention. That's the key. Because you get ideas from all over the place. But the important thing is when you're like, wait a minute, I'm a writer. So I have to really be thinking about things differently now because these can turn into really great pieces of writing. Okay, so if we're sticking on first things first. First things first? Pick an idea. I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to show you what we're going to work on at your seat. And then I'm going to show you the ticket that you have to do before you get to go to your seat. There's a ticket. There's like a golden ticket kind of situation where you have to show me something. And then once you do that thing, then I will release you to go. Okay? All right. So what we're going to do is we'll come back to that. You're going to get a paper that looks like this. It's nice and big so everybody can see it. She's got a pencil and it says, I can get ideas everywhere. And let's count these little sections. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So how many different ideas do you think you could fill up on this paper? 6. And I started 1, right? Because when you guys were coming in and I was sitting here waiting for you guys, I started thinking, because at the top it says, what's on your mind? Right at the top here, what's on your mind? And I didn't have a lot of time to finish, but I started thinking of one idea that's on my mind. And I was drawing some sand because spring break is coming, and I started drawing some water. And I was going to draw the sun and a sky, but I ran out of time. What's on my mind right now? What do you think?
About writing at the beach.
Ooh, yes, minus the writing part. Just the beach, right? I'm thinking about the beach. And I could write a piece of writing all about going to the beach. I love the beach, right? So that would be one idea. Let's talk about this word done. sometimes if we're in a rush, we might make our writing kind of look like this. All right. So maybe I'm a kindergarten student and my teacher said, fill up your paper with 6 ideas, and I might go like this. I'm done.
No.
What's the problem? No, you think about the problem. And then I'm gonna have you tell your neighbor one more time. What, is this friend done? Is Mrs. Tab done? She's not done, but why? Like, why can we not say, I'm done? Which, first of all, if Mrs. Tab comes to do writing club, I usually don't even allow the word done in writing workshop because we're really never done. There's always something we can do. And the writing process is a circle and it goes over and over and over. So writing is never really done. That's right. Writing's never really done. But this, just look at this. Why is this not done? Tell your neighbor. Go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Oh, give me 2 claps and oh yeah. Now, I heard everything I needed to hear. I heard you were scribbling, it went too fast. You did, you guys nailed it. That's exactly right. A good plan, a good idea sheet is going to take a little bit of time. Some of you won't even finish today because I'm going to send you off to your seat in just a minute and you're going to start working on this. And some of you are going to be taking so much time and you're going to be thinking so hard and you're going to really make sure you get down a good sketch. And you're going to color it, and you're going to label it, and your teacher's going to say, time's up, and you're going to go, I'm not done. But guess what? That's okay. Everyone say, that's okay.
That's okay.
Because, again, in writing, it's something we always can pick up. We don't have to be done in writing. We can pause our writing, and the next day we come back, what do we get to do? Keep going. Yep, we keep going. That's exactly right. So now I added a few more things. Can I show you?
Yeah.
I added, what's that?
Tree.
I love trees. I could make a piece of writing all about beautiful trees. I could write how they grow. I could write the different parts of trees. Love it. I also really like technology, specifically phones. So I could write a book all about phones and apps that I love. This might be hard to tell, but that's a little tiny baby. I could also write about the time that I met my nephew for the very first time when he was just born. And he was a cute little bundle, and we became best friends just like that. And that was a very special time in my life. So I could write a story about my baby nephew, right? And then how many more boxes would I still need to fill up? I still have 2. Even this for me is not done because I would want to go color this. I would want to, now why? Because if I do a paper that looks like this, and then we don't do this kind of writing for a few days, what's going to happen the next time I look at this paper and my teacher says, oh, what's that idea? What do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to say, I don't remember what that is because I did it too fast and I didn't take my time. That's exactly right. So when you guys go off to write today, are you going to make sure you take your time?
Yeah.
And you're going to think of some good ideas, 6 of them if you can. Because then we're going to get to pick one of these ideas and we're going to, who remembers first things first, pick an idea, second step, what? Huh? Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm impressed. I didn't think anybody would remember. Yes. Second step, we're going to plan it out. And I'm going to show you how to take one of these ideas and make a plan. And we'll talk about some structure and organization and it's going to be awesome. But today, all we're doing is what? First things first, pick an idea. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, before you go though, I just want to know who caught what we wanted to do today with the idea. So this is just like a quick check. It's like a ticket, all right? So I'm going to give you, and it's got to go fast. I'm going to give you just a few minutes. You're going to go to your seat and it says, here are some ways that writers get ideas. If you forgot, I will leave this up. because we talked about different places that writers can get ideas, ways that you can collect ideas, that you can remember. Talking to your friends. What else do we say? Memories. Kind of like how my nephew was on my paper, that was a memory for me. So I want you to think of at least one way that writers can get ideas and draw me a picture of it, or you can write. How do writers get ideas? What's one way? When you're done with this, bring it to me, and then I will give you your first things first, pick an idea paper. Because this is going to tell me, did my friends understand our lesson today? We're learning the writing process, but specifically, where do writers get ideas? So all you have to do is draw one place that writers get ideas. Doesn't matter whichever one you pick. I just want to know, do you know one? So you can take this to your seat, fill it out quickly, bring it back, and then the next one, I don't want you to fill it out quickly. I want you to take your time. Sound good? Okay. Let's see. As soon as you get your paper, you are free to go to your desk. We do a share time. I love to pick one friend to share. Sarah, would you come up with me, please? Now, that doesn't mean that the rest of you didn't do amazing work. It just means I picked one friend. Can you stand right here on this side? I want us to look at Sarah's idea sheet. Now, remember, this is an idea sheet. This means, and I'm sorry, now that you have your paper, now that I picked a friend, put your paper down right in front of you. And hands in your lap. You can put it on the floor in front of you, and then put your hands in your lap. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. Remember, this is what? First things first? First things first? First things first? First things first? Pick an idea. That's where we are. This is an idea collection. This is us thinking of a bunch of ideas because the next time we come together, we're going to pick one. So I'm not going to make one big story about all these things. Oh, no. How many different stories did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I still have to fill one up. But this is 6 different pieces of writing that I could do. I want you to see the 6 different ideas that Sarah came up with. And I loved hers because she labeled it with a few letters to help her remember what she wrote. So the next time she looks at this, she's not gonna think, oh man, I don't remember what that is. No, she colored it, she labeled it, she is gonna remember. Sarah, would you tell your friends, what are your 6 ideas?
A flower, a baby, the beach, ice cream, me, and my mom.
Oh, amazing. Give her 2 claps and oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
So good. And what I love is that when she is ready to come back to this tomorrow, she's gonna be able to go like this, first things first, pick an idea. Which one of these do I wanna pick? Do you already know which one you wanna pick first? Which one makes you the most excited? Why? Tell them why it's the most exciting.
Because I'm going there on summer.
Now, you can pick your paper back up. Thank you so much, Sarah. You can go back to your seat. Pick your paper back up, put it under your chin. And I'd like you to just take a look around at your friends' ideas. Just have a look. I see some good ones. And you know what I love? I love that some of you only have 2 boxes filled in. I love that some of you got all the boxes filled in because guess what? That's okay. Tomorrow when we do writing, do you know what to do next? Yeah, you have to either finish this, and if you're done, then guess what? I'm going to show you what to do next. All right, could I come back tomorrow and do some more writing with you?
Yeah.
I can?
Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing. All right.